Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, I'm going to make this a fairly quick video. Let me get over to the Save New York private group so I can share it out real quick. And we're going to talk about the election coming up a little bit. Let's see here. Where is it? It's not showing up. Hold on one second. Give me a second here. All right, share. We're going to go to a group and hit up the everyone. Okay. I know everybody loves it when that happens because I love it when I get that crazy stuff popping on my messages all the time. Anyhow, let's see here. Let me get over to something here real quick again. Hold on. So a lot of people probably are thinking that Trump, when he gets in, is going to save New York. And I want to say that he's not going to actually save New York. A lot of the policies that he could put back in place could help as far as energy policies to try to get energy costs down, because energy costs will reduce the cost of living and everything else. That's a fact, because every time the energy cost goes up, you have the drivers and everything else that are driving. Everything goes up in price. So it will help. But it's really important for the people in New York to really get other elections going here in New York. If we want to save New York, it's important to get the right people in. So people really need to go out there and vote this election cycle. And next week, I'm going to have, not next week, the 30th. And the 30th is in approximately, 2 weeks from tonight. Not next week, but the following Wednesday. I'm going to have a bunch of people come on that are running here locally in Monroe County. And I really wish I had thought about this about a month, 2 months ago, to be able to try to do something like this. It's called Meet the Candidates of Monroe County. I wish I could have thought of this about a month, two months ago, and actually try to spread it throughout New York for the good candidates that are fighting for people's rights and everything else that's going on here in New York. It would have been great to do something like that. But so I'm gonna in 2 weeks from tonight is Meet the Candidates of Monroe County. And we have a bunch of people coming on that have agreed to come on. And that's Jim Van Brederode, who is running for state senate. We have Kimberly DeRosa, who is running for assembly. We have Luis Martinez, who's also running for state senate. We have Orlando Rivera, who's running for assembly. We have Peter Vasquez, who's running for Monroe County clerk. We have Tracy DeFlorio, who's running again for assembly. And also we have, of course, everybody here knows Marcus T. Williams, who's running for assembly. So they're all going to be on. And it's going to be approximately about an hour. And what we're going to do is, let's see. I don't even know if people are getting these streams because, sometimes you hit everyone or you hit F followers, and Facebook they just do a crappy job of getting the stuff out. Especially like during election cycle like now, because it's very important. But so on the 30th, we're going to have them come on, and it's going to be about an hour, and we're just going to ask them questions about the importance, like the important things that really matter to New Yorkers. The questions haven't been figured out yet, but everybody already knows pretty much what like the four most important questions are, and it's immigration, it's parental rights. I haven't thought of a couple other ones, but there's maybe the fuel thing that's going on here in New York about going all electric and how that can affect the people in New York. And and safety, public safety, and immigration type stuff that's going on. So that's what's going to be talked about. And so I want you to tune in. There is an event for it. I created an event for it. You can find it on Save New York, the private group, and the public page. You can find it all on there, all the information for the event. And I'm asking people to share it out there because people want to know. I personally know everybody that's going to be beyond on the 30th, and I really believe that they are people that will fight to help save New York, and that's why I'm doing it. But like I said, I wish if I would have thought of this about a month, 2 months ago, it would have been nice to try to spread this all throughout New York and have other people try to gather, like people that I don't know about in other counties, try to gather people together. I wish I would have done that sooner, but we always got 6 million things going on, it seems like. But anyhow, so that's it. But tune in 2 weeks from tonight. Might not even be on next week unless I can find somebody to come on. But it's very important. Like I said, Trump can put things in the perspective. He can put policies in there that could help New York. But we're dealing with some crazies here in New York that want to take New York down. So he can only do so much. You know, you're looking at the 10th Amendment. He can only do so much because the states are supposed to take care of themselves through the governor. And then it all like dwindles down to the counties and towns and villages and everything else. But so it's very important to vote local and find out who's running and find out their past, find out what their intentions really are. People that are rerunning for election, to find out if they've already been in office, find out what they've voted for, what they supported. This is what has to happen. People have to look into this stuff and find out who these people are, who they supported, what bills they supported, which ones they're trying to push through. That's the way you have to get the right people in. So we have to find these people. And this really, to me, is like probably the most important election of my lifetime, anyways. And I've been around for about 100 years. I just look young because I use that Cindy Crawford special melon on my face that makes me look younger. Anyhow, so that's pretty much it. Just wanted to let you guys know to tune in 2 weeks from tonight. Very important, and to share it out. If you go to the Save New York private group and the public page, Save New York, the events on there, sign up, say that you're coming, or even interested. A lot of people don't say that they're going to come, but they're interested, and they end up, it's an online event. They end up showing up anyhow. But anyhow, very important. Tell people to get out and vote. Even early voting. At one time, I want to bring up that at one time, early voting was not, people did not want to do the early voting because they thought that early voting would give certain people notice of what's going on to be able to manipulate stuff. But then, so everybody, a lot of people voted, they voted on election day just to find out that all this weird stuff was going on, where like the voting was shut down and all these weird inconsistencies going on with it. So now people are saying to vote early. Don't just rely on voting day. I think it's like November 5th, I believe. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, so I think it's November 5th. But there is voting, early voting that people can do. Once again, tune in on the 30th at 6:30. Look for the event page, share it out there, especially if you're in this area, in Monroe County area of New York. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I was going to make this a quick video. And we'll see you next Wednesday. And yeah, well, almost forgot. Marcus C. Williams. Yes, he's also running. And that's why the elephant in the room is he's out there trying to get flyers out to people. He's out on the road doing this and that and everything else. So he is very busy. So it's going to be hit and miss when he comes on for the next couple of weeks. And people have to understand that he's out there fighting for New York. And he's doing everything he can. He really needs people to help donate, donate to his campaign. He needs people that help, walk the neighborhoods, hand out flyers, talk to people. He is struggling a little bit, but he hasn't given up. He's still going 100%. So his show might be hit and miss for the next couple of weeks until after the election. see what's going on. So that's pretty much it for tonight, and I'll be back next Wednesday. And vote, vote, vote. Good night. Why is this not ending?